In this episode, we will take you back in time to visit a 2,000-year-old village where we explore remnants of the past that hold some incredible secrets about China's most powerful emperor. Follow us as we take you on a journey through the real and undiscovered China. A few days ago, while out on a walk through our neighboring village, we entered an area that had several villagers sitting down for an evening chat. They instantly recognized that I am a foreigner and became curious about what brought me here. So, after a short discussion, the villagers asked us if we have interest to visit his wife's family home from the Mingqing dynasty. Of course, we could not pass up such a unique opportunity to explore another ancient village that stood the testament of time. We met again the following morning to begin our adventure.
Now we arrive at our destination and we have our new friends, our local tourist guide. They are leading us to the village. This village is really popular and many people come here to have some business for accommodation, the restaurants, so to offer the tourists some service. Oh, 对，看得出来，还是以前那种，还是以前这种。Can tell from the bricks, it's still old house.
这应该是前面是一个窗户，是吗？
Yeah, this used to be a window and now they covered.
Although Dongcun is not large, it boasts a rich array of historical relics. Currently, it preserves over 20 Mingqing dynasty structures, including residential houses, ancestral halls, alley gates, shops, temples, ancient wells, and bridges. Among these, Jingxiu Hall is the largest, known as the residence where Emperor Qianlong of the Qing dynasty hid his beloved. It has been a filming location for several TV series and movies such as The Oranges Are Red. You can't see it, but at the top of this here, there's many little carvings and statues, and this is all stone. This is incredible. I don't know how you do this a couple hundred years ago. The craftsmanship is incredible. These really old doors with these, I don't know what they're called, but it's all rusted and yeah, you can see just a really old heavy door. A really large courtyard, another courtyard, and this is all one house. But you can go this way. 这边能走。这是危险。哦， They built the floor. I wonder, does this open? This one is closed too. But, and see inside? Not too sure what it is. Can we open this one? Oh. I guess place for some water, another door, and another door. 天哪，好多，好多，好多。And this one here, we can open. Not too sure where it goes. Oh, back here. Huh. So that takes you through this side. I see. So actually, this part they open, and this is where the person lives. Somebody actually lives here now. When Emperor Qianlong went to travel, he would often visit the south of the Yangtze River in disguise. The reason for this is that on one trip, he met a village girl named Yin from Dongcun on Qixian Island in Taihu Lake. Not only was she beautiful, but also well-educated. After Yin gave birth to a girl who should be princess, Emperor Qianlong specially sent people to carve 12 dragons of different shapes on the long windows downstairs where they lived. Now inside the hall, you can still find the 12 long windows carved with the dragons, which is a rare sight in residential architecture because the dragon symbols represent the imperial power of the emperor. Qianlong was the emperor who actually held the highest power in China for the longest time in history, while also being the longest-lived emperor. As a form of ancient public safety and defense, alley gates were once common in ancient Taihu villages. These structures were often equipped with fences and wooden doors which were closed and guarded at night. This is 新的啊。
本来呢，很少有的，但是它的脚就要这么高。
哦，
这个柱子呢，那个脚呢不是这样高的，对，就是发的要好高嘞。
哦，它这现在这个修的是矮一点的，小一点的，以前那个很大很高。
你看这个上面都是老的。
哦，是的。
那这个上面都是老的，它的那个颜色啦，什么都是老的。
Here they have printed on this tapestry. It's this one's 1741, 1616, 1796.
这个都是老的，这个都是老的，还有层次感。
So, walking through these old houses and schools and things, I can really feel that they tried to preserve as much as they can because everywhere you go, everywhere you look is constantly like small pieces. Like even here, for example, this one is the old one, while this one is the newer one. And you can really just see this by the coloration. And they're trying to keep like as much old stuff as they can. And actually, even here, this is a stone tablet that was carved into, and now it's protected by this thick layer of glass just to preserve it. The efforts to preserve the history is incredible. And maybe most people don't appreciate these things in the moment. And I think Chinese people have this ideology where they want to preserve as much history as possible because, there really is so much history and the years seem to pass by so quickly and so many different things happen. China's so big, so when you think about one thing happening on this side and then something else happening over there, it's very hard to keep track of things when it's all happening like at the same time, the same period. And so their only way to remember these is to have the government make these areas protected and try to restore them with time. Here on this wall, another list of tapestries. Back on this side too, another one. Like this whole thing is filled with photos and tapestries of old stone carvings. And while I can't read all of it, we can certainly feel the importance of these places. We have a staircase to go up top, but I always love seeing these. Mind you hand. 小心什么头？小心不知道，小心什么头？
Aunt Xu told us that as a child, she used to have class here, playing around, climbing up the stones and sliding down. I can feel that coming back here allowed her to reminisce and brought back a lot of happy memories from her youth. Usually an outsider or a tourist is not allowed to enter these residential houses, but luckily we have our new connection and got the chance to go inside to have a look. The origin of the phrase 门当户对 is closely related to ancient architecture. 门当 refers to a pair of flat, round stone pedestals or stone drums placed symmetrically on either side of the main gate. 户对 refers to brick or wood carvings located above or on either side of the door lintel, usually in pairs. The style and number of these architectural decorations represented the identity and status of the house owner. Over time, 门当户对 gradually evolved into a common phrase used to assess if families are suitable for marriage. Because families that matched in status and condition were more likely to satisfy both parties, reducing obstacles and conflicts. This facilitated stable and long-lasting marriages. 门槛，这叫门槛。是哦，这样插进去的。然后呢？这一哦，然后还有。你跨得过了，跨不过，就是门当啊，门当挡住了。你看这个还要多高啊？是的。In ancient China, the threshold of a house was more than just a step. It was a symbol of respect. You could step over it in one stride, but stepping on it was a big no-no, seen as disrespectful to the homeowner. Even today, we hear the saying, the threshold of a certain family is high. This simply means the family is wealthy and commands respect. 晚上你插进去，大门一关。
这个也是古铜的。
这个看起来真的很老
真的很老是吧？
哦，
不是假的很老。
不是这，哇，
我也不知道，我这个二居这刚才这个他的朋友是一个画家，
哦，
画到这个地方呢，住在这个地方，
嗯，
画了以后，
哦，他们的这个人住在这里，他们很喜欢画。
哎，画，
哦，
年纪也蛮大了，他们送几幅画给他们，
有很多，
哎，
嗯。我一直想在我家，我也想这样，但是我画的不好。
是个画家，
请画家，
哎，画家画，
哦，
他就是一个画家，到这个地方看看很好，环境好，这个没有人干扰，
啊，
很闲得下来，他就住了那一年多了。
1年多，
哎
哦，
这个画家，不知道在住在你家里，到送给你的是不是？
can just imagine coming here, having a tiny little desk, drink some coffee with the sunlight. Really, very comfortable. Dongcun was established in the late Qin dynasty and early Han dynasty, making it over 2,000 years old. It is a particularly tranquil village where you can deeply feel the prosperity of ancient Jiangnan villages and the simplicity of local customs and traditions. Many of the villagers that were born here still live on the island, and while they may not live in this particular village, they do come back to visit their friends and family.
好，谢谢。
三个，
这是你自己做的吗？
什么东西啊？
那个上面
汤我自己做的。
哇，
哦。
For us, there is still a lot of things to learn and much more exploring to do in this area. We feel grateful to have made some new friends here that can share their stories of the past. Additionally, they promised to teach us how to play mahjong. So if that interests you, you can be on the lookout for that video soon.
这个钱肯定往前进的。
你说一定。